Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got to talk about a guy that is a defensive tackle for the TCU Horned Frogs. And listen, this is a guy that could be a potential big time transfer portal guy, transfer portal target for the USC football Trojans. Listen, he's not in the transfer portal as we know it, but listen, his name keeps coming up, so I got to deal with him in the event that he gets in the portal. I think it's a great possibility, and I'm going to tell you guys why. He's coming from Torrance, California, from the LA, Southern California area, and his name is Damonic Williams, big-time defensive line guy, and we're going to take a look at his film. One of the things that I think a lot of people are starting to recognize, of course, it's not just the recruits that are loving Eric Henderson, but is some guys that are currently in college, I think, that are really moving and grooving toward Eric Henderson and want to be under that type of leadership and want to be under that type of teaching. And a guy like Dominique, standing at 6'2", 320 pounds, USC can absolutely utilize him in the event. Listen to me carefully. In the event, he's not in the transfer portal, that he gets in the portal. So he went to Abilene High School, and you're talking about a big-time guy. We're going to take a look at him and his experience, but he's a starter at TCU. This is a guy we're talking about that can absolutely wreak havoc. And when you're talking about filling those needs from the transfer portal aspect, this guy is absolutely that guy. So we're going to take a look at this. And we can't forget that Dominic was actually a guy who had USC high on his radar. Came and visited USC. This is him right here before he made that commitment to TCU. Why USC just kind of slowballed him, I'm not sure, but USC had a real opportunity to get a guy like Damonic Williams, and he was a guy that should have absolutely committed to the USC football Trojan. And his production is absolutely out of this world right now. And so when you see things like this, some of the pictures, and when you see him, the experience with USC and the familiarity with USC, you got to wonder if USC is going to absolutely be able to pull this off. And be able to get a guy like Dominic. But man, when you're talking about his production in 2022, he was honorable mention Big 12 Defensive Freshman of the Year. That was the 2022 class. And then 2022, he was the true freshman All-American by 24/7 Sports. Also, 2022, he was freshman All-American College Football News, according to College Football News. So listen, man, we're talking about a high guy, a high productive guy, a guy that can move and groove. And we're going to take a look at this footage real quick. So here is Dominic, man. You're going to see him move some guys off the line. But in 2022 also, he started all 15 games. He made his TCU debut at the age of 17 when he started the season opener at Colorado 2 days before he turned 18. He had an immediate impact when he combined with Jemiah Hodge on a stop for a gain versus the Buffaloes, which went 4th and 1, and the TCU 15 in the game opening series. So look, man, this kid is already making a name for himself. He's already making a tremendous impact, and you see the production here. You see what he's doing. You see how he's moving people around. My question is like, how does a guy like this not get in USC's hands? It's baffling. It's mind-boggling. We know this is, of course, we had that. This was 2022 class, so that was kind of the bad season. So we kind of understand that some things he could have got lost in the shuffle, and we could have been lost in the sauce. But look at him. He looked like he's tackling Will Howard here. You see that? And I think that is a guy that's absolutely a dog in the field, on the field. So look, man, drop those comments, man. Let me know what you guys think about a guy like Dominic Williams. USC could possibly have an opportunity here, man, in the event he enters the portal. I think this guy will fit very, very nicely to a guy. He has more production, actually, than a guy like Isaiah Rakes. But I think Isaiah Rakes and him would work together. When you're talking about a defensive line, we're talking about a group of guys that will rotate in and out. It's not, when you're talking about the Big Ten as well, you need guys that are going to come in, come out, a good rotation, even with Bear, because you don't want these guys to tire out, man. You want fresh bodies, and that's what Georgia does. Georgia, you notice you'll see a group of guys. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bear Alexander, I think certain guys will go on first down and third down or something like that, and then second down and fourth down. They had a rotation where certain guys would go in at certain times. That's the kind of rotation that USC needs. We need a rotation that guys are fresh at all times, and everybody's moving and grooving. And this will allow us to do that at USC when you have a guy like Damonic Williams come in, and then Isaiah Rakes, and of course some of the other guys we got in the portal as well. The Vanderbilt transfer. So, and you guys know we talked about Elijah Hughes, okay, and Dejan Lafitte, all these different guys that we have. So look, man, drop those comments in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. But this is him tackling Will Howard, man. This guy is straight up go time with this kid, man. Damonic Williams from the LA area. Let's get him once he enters the portal. If he enters the portal, drop those comments in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. I'm out of here. Until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed. Don't forget, make sure you get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until later on, fight on, fight on, fight on.